Okay, I was talking to the wall. I didn't notice that my mic was turned off. Yo. So, now that the mic problem is fixed, because I thought that I turned my mic on, like, bro. That's fine. Okay, so, today I'm drawing a commission for Meaty. Oh my god. So today I'm drawing a commission for Meaty. I don't know how to pronounce their username. So hello everybody. So let's get started. So they asked me to draw a monster from Fallout. I kind of forgot its name, but I got a reference. No. I need to grab my iPad for the reference because I have my drawing tablet for like drawing on my PC, and I use my phone for the chat. Let me grab my iPad for the reference. I am coming back. Okay, so I'm back. Who is spamming me the message? I like Dandy's word too. We need a Jeff. Perfect. So, it's a kind of praying mantis, kind of. So, I don't know what brush to use. Maybe that one. Let me just. What if I put all to 100%? Okay, absolutely nothing changed. Opacity at 100? Bro, what the? What? Is it turning like this? Maybe it's stabilization? No? No. What have I done? Oh, it was this. So let me put opacity to this. Cause I want a really I want a really pencil like. Okay, we got it. So let's get started. It's gonna be the first time in my life, but I think I'm gonna do a sketch first, because since it's a pretty complex, maybe just because it's a pretty complex design, I need to make. Oh my god. I'm gonna help myself with a kind of sketch. Wait, no. So let's just imagine that the head is gonna start around here. So it's just a sketch, so I'm gonna do it better later just to help me a little bit place all the details. So here we go, kind of little mouth, kind of. It looks like for now it looks like a pterodactyl, but don't worry, trust the process. Because it kinda looks like an insect, and I'm not the best at drawing insects. Maybe I should grab a 3D reference. I'm gonna try my best to throw him or it, I don't know. I don't know if we can't really. After all, I'm not the worst person drawing like non-human things. It's just I'm not the best at drawing such complex designs. Like, I don't know if you maybe noticed, but I often draw more easy kind of details. Sorry, by the way, if I don't often read the chat because I'm really into the drawing right now. It's a little too big compared to the other one. Bro! I'm tired of. Bro! Nah. Are you fucking kidding me? No! I ruined all my inputs. No, that's crazy, bro. Oh, hello Mario. Nah, that's crazy. I ruined all my inputs by accident. Wait, no, everything's fine. Let me just. Are you kidding me? Can I draw now? Yes. Sorry, I have some technical issues, but now it's fixed. Because I often like press the wrong button, so it makes everything lag. Because I have a drawing tablet with buttons on it to like, it's basically shortcuts, and I'm not the best at using the shortcuts. There's always something wrong when I use them. Like I click on the run button and stuff. So yes, yeah, basically yeah, it's just prime mansions kinda. I'm gonna try to make the body go that way, you know. It's gonna be hard. Maybe, oh, maybe not that much. If I do this kind of, ooh. There's music in my ear that I never heard. And let's grab another reference for the back. If I got a photo of the back. Yeah, he got some kind of. Wait, I every time I need to change the position of that button because it's really annoying. I don't know. I'm gonna do those at the end, you know. Oh, they got some like kind of. I don't know how those things are called in English. I'm gonna add them at the end. Sorry if I don't read the chats once again. Because I really want this commission to look good, at least for the sketch. I'm gonna do it more cleaner later, don't worry. It's just since I never draw those kind of creatures, I'm not the best. Non mais j'en ai marre d'appuyer sur ce bouton. Okay, so I think it looks kinda nice. I'm gonna remake kinda. Well, no, I'm gonna do it at the end. Just gonna add those kinda horn thing to help me place the other details later. can't found a cool way to draw them. Maybe like this is cool. Now let's do the second like leg right here. Kind of, it's too big. So, for people who already played, it was Fallout. Please tell me if there's something wrong about the drawing, because, like I said, I never drew this, like the fog crawler. I don't know. So, first harm is here. It's just. And if you ask if you're interested about my commissions, I drew OC's drawings in fandom. I think by this drawing, I think you already noticed that I also do fandoms. It's for the €10 Metro. Maybe let's do it a little bit smaller, like maybe like this. I think it's a little too big compared to the other one. I'm gonna do the first. Wait, one and another one here, and the other one behind, which is kind of logical if you if you want. Trying my best here. I love drawing monsters, but it's my first time drawing a fog crawler. Just tell me if I mispronounce it, because I've never played Fallout. And I don't think I will anytime soon, because I can't really afford video games. Hello, Kira! So I need those kind of things on the side. It kind of looks like wings, in my opinion. I need to draw them. I'm gonna draw the details. I love how much I'm drawing such a scary monster, but we have such chill music on the back. Who keeps sending messages? I'm gonna send evil Jeff. They can understand. Wait, no, they aren't. Yeah, I know Dreamcore is one of my favorite aesthetic. No, I'm gonna draw this leg at the end, because I'm not the best at drawing legs. Wait, no, never mind, I'm gonna do it now. Please, people who already play Fallout, am I doing am I doing it like right? I think I do. It looks pretty clean, in my opinion. Just the head, it looks kind of messy, but it's just a sketch. I'm gonna do it better later. I'm trying to clean up my sketch a little bit. No, it's a fog crawler from Fallout. It's a commission from someone called Meaty on Discord. They asked me to draw, so like the fog crawler from Fallout, and I thought it was cool, so I accepted. Because yes, I draw. Wait, no. Because yes, I draw fandoms. Well, they're a little bit longer. Lucky me, I drew it on another layer. Ah, never mind. Yeah, that along like this kinda. Let me just lower this opacity to help me a little bit. And we got a big win. And now I'm gonna delete this because we have a kind of claw. I don't know if it's actually claw or something. I think he looks pretty decent. Let me just redo a bit the face. Let me redo the head. I think I always had a lot of troubles growing heads in those kind of monster things. So let's I'm gonna make circle a bit cleaner. It's gonna be easier for me to have a better here. Let's get started with this. Bro, why is my thank you. Why is my Clip Studio Paint dying? I think my Clip Studio Paint does not like Fallout at all. I think the body looks pretty decent. I'm looking at the reference and I think it looks pretty alike except for the neck, but I still can modify it because like I said for the 100th time today, it's just a sketch. Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent in my opinion. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it is pretty decent. Only my commissioner can tell me if it's decent or if it's bad. I think they're gonna like it. So, head time. I'm gonna do it on another layer in case. I'm gonna start by the kind of like parts on the back. A bit more like this. It's a bit more rounded. Here is really long, like this. I feel like drawing Barbara from Beetlejuice. So let's get over here. maybe a bit more like this. Wait, that one and another one that goes like this. Another one that goes like this more. Now let's delete all the useless lines to keep only the lines we need. It's kind of hard to draw with a really thick brush. I'm gonna do those details at the end, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I can. Come on. I have character with horns. I'm supposed to know how to draw. It's not looking quite right around here. It's not really a... You're gonna understand what I'm trying to do. It's not actually a like a point. It's more like a square shape, kind of like. But I'm more like this kind of. If I play then, yes, I do play Dennis well, and my highest floor is 50. I got the super skill pro badge. Where did I made the circle on this layer so I can turn it off? I can delete. I said I can delete the circle on this layer. Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. I think this part. Wait, where is the head? Right here. I think this part deserve to be a bit more here. And this part a bit longer. Yay. So now I'm gonna try to make the eyes right now, or at least try to place them. So we have an eye just right here, kinda. And kinda like this. And two smaller eyes here. Wow. You look so cute. You looks like Cutie patootie. Just look at him. So for people who play Fallout, please tell me if I'm doing anything wrong on this character. I think the head is kind of big, no? My opinion. Let's make it a bit smaller. I think the body's not menacing enough. Like, yeah, slag. I'm joking. I think it looks pretty decent. So let's make it a little bit smaller once again for have to have this full body. And now let's do the most cleaner part, but still in my style. And I want to remind you that my sketches are never actually really clean. Let's see this. Ooh, I think I'm gonna use that one, but lower the opacity a little bit. I love this brush. I'm still trying to follow the reference. I really feel like I'm drawing like Barbara from Beetlejuice. If you know, you know. By the way, yesterday I went to the theater and I went to see Edward Scissorhands. I know I've already seen this movie like a lot of time, but I decided to go to the theater to see it once again because I thought it was a brand new experience. Because for those who know, the experience in the theater like versus a movie, it's not quite the same. Like in the theater is way better in my opinion. It's just my opinion. You can have a ton of different opinion. I had a better experience watching this movie at the theater than on TV. Forgot to do those parts. I think there's a problem with the brush. I think I'm gonna use another one. Maybe this. I'm gonna keep that one, but make it smaller, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that brush looks really decent. And yes, I'm not gonna do clean sketches because I don't like clean sketches. I think you've noticed it with my art style, but none of my sketches are clean. I think the hardest part is going to be the colors, because this monster got tons of colors. Like he got kind of greenish color mixed with red and yellow. So yeah, I think the hardest part in this is gonna be all these small details. Oh, he looks so cool. I thought I was gonna fill this part. I'm looking at my reference for the 200th time just to make sure I'm not forgetting any details. Hey, but what do you think for now? It looks awesome. Who's sending messages? So many people are sending messages. That's not normal. Sorry, by the way, if I don't read the chat. I really want this drawing to be perfect for my commission. Oh yeah, I was in the eraser. Yeah, it's more like I think I'm gonna add kind of teeth, kinda here. It's like oh, it's kinda hard to draw this. Do I get it? Yes, I did. Yeah. Five little spikes. So 3, 4, and 5. Let me see. Yay! It looks awesome. So this is a $10 commission from Meaty. Bro! I'm still clicking on the wrong button. This character is from Fallout, if I get it right. This is a creature called the Fog Crawler or something. I've never played Fallout, so if I'm wrong, just correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I'm gonna cut Discord. I'm gonna cut Discord just to not have the notifications, cause what? Cause bro. Thank you. Pure silence. I think I'm gonna keep talking a little bit because it's getting boring, I think, for you. I'm not bored at all. I love drawing those type of characters. This claw deserves to be a little longer. Yeah, I think like the non-sketch version, like so this version looks way better than all version because I think it's probably just the fact that the brush is smaller. I love hermit crabs. I love anything that looks like a crab. But even more lobsters. I love lobsters. But I think people who is on my server, like on my Discord server, like realized it. Oh wait, Kelly sending me a message. Be right back. So, I'm drawing a monster from Fallout. Wait, I need a reference back. It's here. Or I'm hearing songs that I've never heard before. And I've played Nintendo games my whole life. Maybe just the fact that I never like put any attention about these songs at the time. Because when I was smaller, when I was playing video games, I was playing the video games. I wasn't taking any attention about the musics and stuff. Like, because I thought that the video game was the video game, and that the song didn't have any interest in the video game. But imagine playing a video game without any song, like how boring it would be. Like, in my opinion, Dandy's world looks even more scarier if Quell added like ambient songs, like for a blackout having a special song, and the same for like the warehouse maps and stuff. I think, in my opinion, the game would look scarier that way. But since it's not my game, I don't think I have any things to say, sadly. But personally, I know this is a kid game. I think it's kind of a kid game.
I want the cookie.
But I personally think that Dan's world could have been a bit scarier, in my opinion, like having scarier designs. But I know this is a kid game, so I think that's why Quell decided not to make too scary designs. But in my opinion, some people call Dandy's World a horror, like a mascot horror game. But personally, I only call Dandy's World a survival game, a survival mascot game, not actually horror game, because it's not scary enough to be called a horror game. It's my opinion. If the Twisted actually had a scary design, maybe I would have accepted the term horror game. But I'm sorry, but Dan's World is not a horror game. I know. So okay. I'm gonna admit there's a lot of parts in Dan's World when I was playing that I screamed, like even more during Spring Fevers, because I wasn't expecting Twisted to be here, because even more during pro runs. But when I'm playing as Extractor Shelly during Discord run, I often get really fast. It doesn't really look at my screen, and when I hear like the big noise in my ear when you get spotted, yeah, this time, yes, I got really scared because I wasn't expecting to get like seen or anything. So yeah, maybe the only scary thing about the game is the sound that play when you get spotted. This is the only scary thing about Dandy's World. But still, I don't think Dandy's World deserves to be called a horror game. This is my opinion. If you have a totally different opinion, that's fine. Because I know a lot of people doesn't have the same sensibility as I have. I'm not really sensitive to horror games, but I'm really sensitive to sad movies. But I know for some people it's the other way around. They're really sensitive to horror games, but not really to sad movies. This is kind of funny. Like when there's a sad, when there's a sad like scene in the movie, I can't help but cry, you know. But when I play a horror game, I don't actually get scared or anything. Except for Housebound, because I don't know if you already played a Roblox horror game called Housebound. I think this game, it was the most scarier, it was the scariest game I've played on Roblox as a horror game. But as a horror lover, because if you believe, even after seeing my art, that I don't like horror, then I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing on my channel. And even kids who subs to my channel and that keeps telling me, yeah, your art are super scary and stuff. I don't like anything scary. I was like, then why are you sub to me? Like, you know what kind of drawings I make. Just the fact of having a weird slash horror art style, it gives the right to people to hate on those kind of art style, because I've gotten a lot of hate from my designs of Dandy's World. Like, when I mean a lot of hate, I'm not even joking. I've got a lot of hate. Even more on my, it was, if I remember well, it was Bassie. Just because I decided that Bassie's arms are gonna be roots. Some people decided to be super rude because they were like, yeah, what have you done to Bassie? That has no arms and stuff. But people need to understand that this is an art style, and that the art style is made by the artist for them to enjoy. Like, the art style is not made for them. Because yeah, I know there's a lot of studios like Disney that's gonna force you to draw in a cute art style when you're someone like me, like an horror artist. But if I really need to draw in a cute art style and I don't have the choice, then I'll do it, because it's my job. A lot of people think that my art style looks like Tim Burton, but personally, I don't really think so. Like, I know my art style is kind of inspired by him, but I don't think it actually look like that much, like some people are trying to tell me. Maybe I'm just in denial. Maybe my art style is actually looking like him, but maybe I'm just in denial. But something I don't really understand is that when you're trying to draw monsters or anything like gothic style, literally everybody is telling you that your art style looks like Tim Burton. I love that guy. He's my idol, but not every monster art style or the gothic art style is automatically his, you know? Like, I know by some people that my art style looks really like, and it's kind of intended because my art style is really inspired by his, because I love his art. But I'm not copy pasting. I think you've noticed it if you know who is Tim Burton, but I think you realize it that I'm not copy pasting because I don't like people copy pasting art style. You can have a similar art style to another artist because I think that's how art works personally. Like that's the kind of inspiration I give to everyone. Like, if you can't found your art style, just look at artists that you love and get inspired by their art style. I'm not saying copy, but inspired by their art style. But like I said, inspired, not copy. Because if you copy their art style, yeah, there is an issue. But if you get inspired by the art style of someone, there's no problem at all because it's just an inspiration. I'm gonna do those claws again because I don't know where to. Yeah, because I know my art style is similar to his, but like I said, it's because it's inspired by his, but I'm not copy pasting. Because there's a lot of people who like copy paste art style of other people. I think it's some people think it's rude to copy paste someone's art style, but personally I think it's kind of a proof that you love their art, you know? Even if I do not agree about copy pasting. You can have a similar art style to someone, but just modify it a little bit. Do not have a copy paste. It's just my opinion. Like, for example, people who have a kind of similar art style to Poi Pepto, I don't think they deserve the hate because Poi literally told them that they're allowed to use like her art style. So I don't think people who use the Poi Pepto's art style deserve the hate because there's a lot of people who is like, yeah, you're copying Poi Pepto, when she literally told people that they're allowed to use her style. So this is like, so yeah, I don't really understand. But for some people who got a kind of same art style, but keeps modifying it to make it like just like me with Bert's art style, I can have the same art style as him, but it's modified. Like I still have something like from my aesthetic. It's not only his. Because it became my art style, like people know me for. But I think it's kind of rude to have a copy paste art style because I'm tired of people doing copy paste. But like I said for the 100th time, you can get inspired. There's no issue at all of getting inspired. Okay, I'm done with the sketch. What do you think, Miri, if you're in the chat? Yeah, of course, it's okay, Shoko. You can get inspired by my style. There's no problem. How do you get these ideas from like for design? Personally, it just came to mind. Like for example, for Brightney, I was thinking for her for a while, and since she's like a lamp, since she's a lamp, I decided that she would look like a street lamp because I really like it's more gothic style, and I decided that because this is something if you want to join my style, for if you kind of want the same character style as mine, if you want to draw a tall character, do not make only one part tall. Like for example, for Brightney, she got a really long neck in my style, and the rest is really long as well. She got really long arms, really long legs, because it goes with the neck. It would look really weird if Brightney got a long neck but like small legs. It would look extremely weird. So personally, if a part of the design if a part of the design of a character that I make have a specific like form, I'm gonna try to make those exact same parts. You know, so like for example, for Bassie got really long like arms and legs, and really thin legs and arms because they're roots. Some people I get a lot of hates about my Bassie's design, but Bassie arms are roots, and some people don't understand it, but that's kind of fine. And I think you've noticed it, but I'm gonna do it on another layer, just to show an example. Bro, can I please grab the layer, please? Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. So, as an example, you got Bassie. And for Bassie, you probably noticed, but since she got long things like this on the side of her head, let's give her a face. Since she got long things like this on the side of her head, I decided to give her a long neck plus long arms to make it look better, you know. Ignore the drawing, okay? Plus long legs, so it would look way better, you know, from the overall design. Because if Bassie was looking like this, if Bassie in my style was looking like this with small legs, it will look pretty weird. So this is why I do this. This is how my style works. And I think you've noticed it before my line art. I really love to have a really sketchy like style. And so when you do your line art, do not make those like for example, when you draw eyes, do not do a circle, then the pupil, and the rest, you know. It's gonna look really boring. Personally, when I draw eyes, when I like team eyes, I do eyes kind of like this, you know. I make the chicken scratch like some people call it. I make chicken scratch lines, and look how better it is already. The eyes look way better with chicken scratch. I know a lot of people hate chicken scratches, but personally I love them because look how this drawing look alive with them. So let's start coloring because I need to finish this. But look how alive the drawing look with those chicken scratches. So if you want to draw with chicken scratches, and some people like maybe pro artists are gonna tell you, yeah, no, you shouldn't do this, your art is gonna look ugly, do not listen to them. Just do not listen to them. Like for example, if you ever go to art school and that your art teacher is telling you that your art style is ugly because you're not doing the anatomy right and stuff, just ignore them. Just ignore them. The most important part in art is to draw however you want. the most important part in art is to make you feel happy, not the others. If you're happy with your art, it's the principle. You don't care about the others. But the good thing is to also accept like constructive like I don't know how to pronounce this criticism. Well, yeah. So you also need to listen to constructive criticism, not overall hate. Do not listen to hate, but people giving you tips. So like I had criticism, like constructive criticism. Try to listen to them. This is the best way to improve your art. Because if you do not listen to them, is that you stay in your like under your covers, you're never gonna improve. Like for example, I've never drawn any like fog crawler in my life. I never draw them, and when I got the commission from MIDI with all the pictures and stuff, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be super hard to draw. And see, the character looks super decent. So before telling yourself that you're not capable of doing something, just try and see. Because if you keep telling yourself that you're not capable of doing something, you're gonna keep telling yourself that you're not capable of doing it, and you'll end up doing absolutely nothing and never improving. So the best way, even if something looks hard, just at least try and see, and maybe it wouldn't be so hard. Maybe it looks hard, but maybe when you do it, it's not that much. Let's get a green color. Let's see that one. Oh, wrong layer. Bit darker. That one. That one looks nice. No, it's probably just my Wi-Fi, because my Wi-Fi is trash. My Wi-Fi is really trash, so I don't think it actually like when I stream. But since my parents aren't at home for the entire day, I try to give some sign of life. Because if I'm not giving any sign of life, people are gonna think that I actually quit. When no, the fact that I was telling that I was quitting, it was an April Fool joke. But people actually believed in it, because since that time I've made the joke, I haven't posted anything in a month. I think people actually believed that I was quitting. When I know I just had I didn't have any motivation. I still don't really do have motivation, but I'm trying to get some. I got a lot of ideas, but I told people that my next video is gonna be with my Aussie Tim. But I think since I've never animated her, I think my next animation is gonna be with Bassie and Coco, since I never animated them. So let's do the base. What do I do in my free times? Nothing. Because personally, when I do in my free times is overall playing video games even more than this world. But I also play a lot of Pokemon games and drawing a lot, even if sometimes I forgot to pause them, because I draw a lot on my PC and I'm just too lazy to send them to myself. So sometimes I just draw, but they never get posted on my channel. For example, like the Coco drawings that I've posted like maybe a week ago. The Coco drawing that I posted on my channel is a drawing that's maybe 3 weeks old instead of only 1, because I got too lazy to post it. But since I needed to say something that people prefer when it comes with a drawing, I decided to get that drawing and to finally post it, because it deserved to be posted. I hate doing colors. Oh, I'm out of the drawing, but that's fine. I can still erase. Is it the same color? Yeah, those kind of wing thing are the same colors. And right now I'm playing Pokemon like Ultra Sapphire because I love that game. It's one of my favorite generations. I love Gen 3. Some people say that Gen 3 is one of the worst Pokemon gens, but personally it's one of my favorites. And I can't really say who I have in my team because I'm not the best at like English names. But I got one of my favorite Pokemon in my team, and this is the last evolution of Mudkip. Mudkip, I don't know, but the water starter of the Gen 3. It's not totally fully evolved, but I had it, but I decided to restart the game because my save was from several years ago, and I decided to erase my save to get a brand new experience. One of my favorite Pokemon, I got a lot of favorite Pokemon, is gonna be Chandelure. Chandelure, the fire ghost type. I love this one. But let me just show you two of my other favorite Pokemon, but I don't know their name in English, so I'm gonna show the image. Bro. That one. I love him! I love this Pokemon! I'll never know why, but I love him so much. Just look at him. Look at him. He looks like Godzilla! I love him so much. And I also have this Pokemon that I love. Come on. My PC is dying. And this one, I love this Pokemon. I had to take in my team in Pokemon Sapphire. And so for Chandelure, if you don't know who I'm talking about, I forgot its French name. Oh no. And this, I love him. I had to have him in my team in Pokemon ZA, ZA. I don't know how you pronounce it in English, but I had to. Hello, John A. And I don't know how to pronounce your name. I also like Trubbish. He looks cute. and Bennett. I don't know if it's actually its name in English, but I really love ghost types Pokemon. If I was in the Pokemon universe and that I was an elite trainer Pokemon, I would be a ghost, like a ghost type trainer. Because I love ghost type Pokemons. And in Pokemon ZA, I got the full family of the spider Pokemon in Shiny. I don't know their name in English, by the way. It's the little green spider, and its evolution is a big red spider. I forgot their I don't know their name in English, by the way. I know their name in French, but not in English. So if there is some French people in the server, so the Pokemon I'm talking about is Mimigal. C'est Mimigal et Migalos. Bah, en gros, c'est des Français dans le chat. J'ai eu Mimigal et Migalos en shiny dans Pokémon Zelda. Voilà, c'est cadeau, hein, si vous voulez savoir. Mais je ne sais pas leur nom en anglais. Parce que j'avoue, je suis une mordue de Pokémon, mais par contre, connaître tous leurs noms par cœur en anglais, voilà, quoi, j'ai autre chose à faire dans ma vie. So yeah, so I don't know their name in English because I know I'm a big Pokemon fan, but I'm not the kind of person who's gonna like learn their name in English. I have something better to do with my life. So we got the base color. Wait, no, I'm gonna color this. I'm gonna try my best to shade it. Like, I've played a lot of Pokemon games in my life. I haven't played all Pokemon games, but I've played Pokemon like Earth Gold is Soul Silver. I've played Pokemon Emerald. I've played the newest Pokemon game. I played Pokemon Wax XY, Wax by Wax. I Pokemon X and Y. I've played Pokemon ZA. I've played Pokemon Sword and Shield. So yeah, I basically played a lot of Pokemon games. Not all, but a lot of them. Hello. Wait, no, I think I'm gonna just gonna easier like this. Come on. Oh no, I'm on the road. I'm gonna change the playlist. I'm gonna do Minecraft music because I love Minecraft music.
Imaginez pouvoir créer n'importe quoi.
No.
Voici Base 44.
Yeah, good luck to myself shading this. I'm gonna do those at the end. We want chill music. It's more like a gradient. Hmm. If you're talking about drawing, about the prototype, no, it's not. Sorry, it's not a prototype. Is the fog crawler from Fallout. A commission from someone. Is it actually orange or more like a yellow color? Hello. Welcome back. Aïe, ça me faire mal. What color is this? I personally think it's orange like this. I don't know if it's actually orange or kind of red yellow color. Oh, I think it's. Oh, no, it's yellow for the head. No, it was yellow. That's fine. It's just the head. It's not like I've painted the whole body the wrong color. Maybe a bit darker. Alright, fixed. The monster is giving monster. I don't know what I'm talking about. Got yellow things at the extremities for every shell. I said thank you. But this is orange and I colored it the wrong color. That's fine. It's fixable. the gradients at the end. Hello. Hello, I want a cookie, hello. I'm gonna freak out with the cookie hello, I swear. Every single sub that I got the cookie hello that's playing in my head. Just like the endoskeleton dancing the Macarena. Every time I go on Instagram, I get this stupid music. I don't know her personally, but yeah, I know her. We collab together. This is the first time I'm doing this, and I think it looks pretty decent for now. I thought it was gonna look worse, you know. I was like expecting him to look fail. Yeah, we love Jeff. Jeff, my pet lobster. So now it's detail time. Yeah, my pet lobster. So now let's do the hardest parts, which I mean all the details. What? What? What what kind of dark magic is this? I'm on the exact same layer. What kind of interest magic is this? Bro. That's fine. I'll be on another layer. I'm gonna do the ingredients now before forgetting. Mm. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Ooh, bit smaller. Ooh. Who will love Minecraft music here? Because I do. I really love listening to Minecraft music when I draw. It's really peaceful. At least on stream. Because when I look at normal, when I'm drawing out of stream, I listen to my own playlist. I would love to listen to my own playlist while drawing on stream, but I can't because of copyright claims. The hardest parts are gonna be all the little details. Mm, I often play Minecraft when I'm really bored. Come on, let me grab the color. Thank you. Wait, no, I don't have. Ah, c'est long. It's super long. Okay, I'm gonna do all of this. Bye. My favorite food, I'll say pasta with tomato sauce and parmesan. I think I'm gonna use. Let me shade this. Let me start to shade it. I'm not the best at shading, but I think you've already noticed it. You know what? I'm gonna shade it the way I always shade things. The problem is that I personally think it looks kind of boring, but I can't found why it is. Maybe it's the lack of details, but the problem is I am the worst person ever to add details. Like, I actually mean it. I'm extremely bad at adding details because I never know what to add. I think I'm gonna do this part. The darker color. For it to have better contrast. And maybe not that dark. almost 4 p.m.
Hello. I want the cookie. Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to finish this, but since I'm not the best at adding details, it looks pretty weird. I love how much I'm no longer talking. I've never been a really talkative person. Can we explain why the sketch looks way better than with the color? think I'm gonna eat something before I collapse. Because yesterday I haven't ate a lot, if anything. And since today I haven't ate anything at all. And it's 4 p.m. So I think I kind of need to go eat something. I don't know if it's because it's unfinished, but I think there's something so wrong with the colors.
Hello. I want the cookie.
Look,
Hello.
it looks so better without the colors. Like, freaking. Oh, I forgot to put on the button. So I'm gonna try to finish it strong. And then I'm gonna eat something because I don't want to leave you alone for like 30 minutes. Or if I actually gotta eat something, I don't really want to leave you with like mouth noises for 30 minutes. Like this. I think there's a lot of people who prefer to leave the stream than hearing me eat something. Oh, maybe it looks. Ooh. I love adding useless details. Bro, this brush is so random. Why it gets so thin at some random moments? Like, I don't think it's normal. I really want to buy the new pin. Like, because if I remember well, where is my mouse? Where's my mouse? Here. If I remember well, they added new pin. Let me. If I remember well, they added new pin, and I found them so pretty. Oh, Coco, Easter is here. I don't know if it's already here. Bassi acrylic stand. They added an acrylic stand of Bassi. Let me see it. Let me see it. Bassi tea. Oh! Oh, the t-shirt looks so cool. Oh, they're here. I really want them to look super cute. I think I'm gonna ask them for Christmas. I don't think they're gonna be like limited edition. Oh, the flight looks so cool. I don't think they're gonna be limited edition shop Easter. I hope they won't be available only for Easter. If they are, I'm gonna be so sad because I think I'm gonna buy the shirt. I'm not gonna go out with it, of course. I'm gonna use it as a pajama shirt because I'm gonna click M this time because I'm usually on S, but I prefer when shirts are really oversized. And I'm gonna buy the shirt that I'm gonna use as the pajama shirt because I already buy the Astro shirt, and I saw a lot of people on TikTok saying, yeah, who's buying those and who's like using those in public. I buy the Astro shirt and I use it to sleep. I sleep with Astro. I sleep with a Astro shirt and the Astro plushies. I'm the Astro #1 fan. I love Astro. A lot of people say that Astro. Bro, why is this brush so random? Why is it so small all of a sudden? Like, bro, let me draw in peace. Stop annoying me. Yeah, it looks better with all those lines. Me too, and bro, I can't even afford myself the Nitro on Discord, so I had to do commission for it. I want the Nitro because I was writing rules from my Discord server, link in bio. No, I'm joking, but I was writing the new rules from my Discord server, and when I finished writing them, I was posting it, and guess what? Guess what? I got a message from Discord telling me that I can't send the message because we had like 2,000 characters in it, and that I needed Nitro to post it. Like, I was like, bro, it's literally my server rules. Like, it's not like I was insulting someone. It's just the rules. Let me post my rules in peace. So what I've done is that I cut the message in 2 pieces and send them like this. And this is what I needed Nitro, is because it's super annoying to send like messages in 2,000 pieces. So yeah, if you're interested in my commission, I don't know if I'll do Robux commissions, but I think I'll do. I think I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do Discord Nitro commissions. I'm gonna do Discord Nitro commissions and Robux commissions. And for the prices for the Nitro is only the €10 only. So like the biggest Nitro. Wait, no, I need. Oh, maybe if I do. Oh yeah, it's invisible. Because it's my mom who's helping me with the prices, and she told me that €2 is not enough for my art. So I told them, okay, so it's gonna be the €10 only. And for the Robux, I don't know. For real, for the Robux, I don't know what price to put. Like, I already put some prices, but I think I'm gonna modify them. Because I think they're kinda expensive, in my opinion. Maybe it's not for you, but for me it is. But personally, I don't know, because I was thinking about making PNG tuber model commissions. Like, if you don't know what it is, look at the little character on the side of the screen when I'm talking. This is a PNG tuber. I was thinking about making those type of commissions, but to be honest, I don't know, because I don't know if a lot of people would be interested in this. So I kinda get cancelled because it takes me a lot of time to do, and I don't even know if people would get interested of buying them for Robux. Because for the PNG tuber model like commission, the models are gonna be way better than the one I actually like, when the one I have right now. It's just that I got lazy for mine, and I'm really happy with mine. But don't worry, if you take PNG tuber commissions, they're gonna look way better with a lot of props and stuff. And if you get I'm gonna say the premium, but if you get the most expensive model, so fully animated with a lot of faces, props, and stuff, so a lot of arts native things, it can get, like, it can go up to 10,000 Robux. so approximately 100 euro. But I think it was kind of expensive, and at the same time, since I never really grew up in a kind of really rich family, and I'm not gonna hide this from you. I think I always thought that 100 euro was really expensive, and paying 100 euro for a animated model of a character when you talk to extremes, I prefer to do it myself, you know. But some streamers just don't know how to program those things, and just will just barely know how to draw. Like, I'm gonna take for example like gaming streamers. I think they kind of want to have a PNG tuber, but I don't think they will be ready to give that much money to a simple model. I'm tired. I woke up early this morning. I was up, it was like 7 a.m., maybe 8 a.m. And I went to bed at 2 a.m. So I haven't slept a lot. And here I am drawing. I think it looks pretty decent, but I personally think something is wrong. And I personally think it's the green. Because I'm not the kind of person who likes like, really like flashy colors. No, wrong button. Bit darker, not that much. We went back to Etsy to the exact same green. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep that one. Grab this part. I'm gonna recolor everything later, don't worry. Put darker color here. Yeah, it looks better that way. I think I'm gonna also color this a bit darker. Yeah, it does look better. I know. I wish my animation were that peak as well. No, I'm joking. But I also know how to make frame per frame animation. A lot of animators in the community doesn't really know how to make frame per frame. I mean, personally, I think it's super easy. Also because I've been making frame per frame my whole life, and that some people started animation with tweening. I forgot who said it, but some people say that tweening is not actually animation. Well, like personally, I love doing frame per frame animation, but I starting to do tweening for like life saving, like most like time saving, because since now I'm getting more and more popular, I need to post a bit more frequently, even if I kind of don't care about posting frequently. I think you've noticed it because my last animation was 2 weeks ago, but yeah, I do tweening because I love the style, but I still prefer the frame per frame style, and I still animate in frame per frame sometimes. But I do even more tweening because, like I said, it's it's a time saving. Hello, Juan. No, Guan. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I'm not the best at like username pronounce, like at all. And that the only thing that I hated about my old username, because for some people who wasn't on my channel when I first started, my username wasn't right after I started. Like my old username wasn't Shadow Weirdo, but my old username was a really Frenchy name, and I decided to change for Shadow Weirdo because number one, I hated my old username. Number two, it was way too long. And number three and final, it was way too hard for people to pronounce. A more like English like user. So like Shadow Weirdo. I think it missed something, but I don't know. I'm gonna sign it now. I'm gonna sign it now. Just wait. I'm missing my own signature. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna sign it now. And for now, I'm gonna keep looking at the art and see what could be missing. Maybe I can like redo a little bit the line art the way I love. So doing this, doing a way more sketchy outline. Nah, I grabbed a color by accident. This is the bro. This is the only thing I hate about my drawing tablet. My drawing tablet is awesome, but this is the only thing I hate about it is that the button on on the pencil is extremely sensitive. This is the only thing I hate about it, because when I'm trying to do those kind of lines, there's like 50% chance that it grab a color by accident, and this is really annoying. This is something I love to do with my arts. Like, if you want to draw in my style and that your line doesn't look like that sketchy, just redo your art really. Just redo your line art really fast. It's gonna look really sketchy. I love sketchy lines. And also tips if you want to join my style, don't be scared of doing chicken scratches. Uh, I just wanted to say, don't be scared of doing chicken scratches. This is the secret of how to draw in shadow style is chicken scratches. Because I personally think I like clean line arts, but I prefer really sketchy line arts because I personally think that the drawing looks more alive with sketchy line arts. I personally think drawing looks kind of boring with clean line arts. Just my opinion, by the way. If you prefer clean line art, then it's your choice. I'm just saying that I prefer not clean lines. Like, look how much personality the drawing gained in 2 seconds just by doing chicken scratches line art. Just look at this. Oh no, bye. I'm doing well. Sorry, by the way, if I don't often read the chat. I feel like something is missing. the only thing I hate about my drawings is that I always feel like there's something missing and I can never put my finger on it. Into some darker parts.
Hello. I want the cookie.
Bro,
Hello.
I got so scared. I was so much into my drawing that I forgot about the cookie hello. Hello, Shelly Fossilian. What if I do something else then? Oh. Oh, he looks weird, but cool at the same time. I think you can see how much I struggle shading. Hello, Patty. No, I don't think you missed anything. I'm drawing a commission from someone on Discord. They asking me to draw the fog crawler from Fallout. A $10 commission. At least I'm trying. I'm trying to draw it. But it's such a hard monster to draw. But at least it's forcing me to do anything. Like, at least it's forcing me to do something else. I think I'm really proud of it. It could look better. I know we can look better, but I'm still pretty happy. Thank you.
Hello. I want the cookie. Hello.
I want the cookie. Hello, yeah. Well, no, I don't want your cookie. I think it looks good now. I think I'm gonna put everything in a folder. If I do a darker color like this. Slay. Oh my. Ah! Oh, whoa, wow. Blue. Ça c'est quoi ça? Qu'est-ce que fou, ça s'en fout, ça s'en fout. I'm gonna use my secret technique to make an art look prettier. Duplicate. Then I said then you convert to a layer. So now normally you got a layer. Yes. Attends, je vais dire ce que c'est. If. Then you got an effect and then noise. Look, it's adding a super cool effect. And also, by adding a cool effect is, look, if people ever try to steal your art, because let's just say you get a full background drawing with your watermark. If people try to steal your drawing, so let's take an example, like imagine the watermark is here. So I'm gonna write on it. Wait, no, I'm too lazy, but let's just imagine that the watermark is here. This is the best way for people not stealing your art, is to put noises. So when people is gonna grab the colors, you will never found the right color. So noise add a super cool effect to your drawing, and it prevent people stealing your art. But it's not really working since my watermark is here. But the first person, but if you see someone with that drawing of a fog crawler, it's mine. So I'm gonna send to the person that commanded it, and I'm gonna ask them if there's anything to change. I said thank you. So I'm gonna change scene here. So I'm gonna change this scene so you can only get my beautiful face. Well, at least my beautiful character. My character looks amazing. Does my character looks amazing? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He is amazing. I know I can put another color than black, because the problem is that he looks weird with a black background. Let me just change the color at least. It's gonna be we're gonna add an image. At least I'm gonna try. And I'm gonna add a gray background. So I'm gonna add this. Put it behind, and keep the gray of the background. Nah, Tim, do not disturb me when I'm trying to fix something. And it's a bit more. Tim, what are you doing? Let's zoom in a little bit more. And now we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna add my character right here. I think he looks amazing. So I'm gonna send the drawing to the commissioner. Please send it as a drawing and not as a file. Yeah. So the time for this person to respond, I'm gonna take you with me. Oh wait, no, I forgot about this because I need to eat something really fast. Because I'm super hungry. Yay, they love it. So if you're interested in my commissions, so if you're interested about buying my commissions, just join my Discord server because it's a $10 commission, like Nitro commission. But if you don't have Discord, I can also do it for I forgot, Robux. So if you can't buy Nitro, then I can do it for Robux. Yay. So I think I gotta go because if I'm not eating anything, I'm gonna collapse. So thank you for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed the drawing, and see you in another video. I don't know when exactly I'm gonna post, but I'm gonna try to post really soon. It's maybe gonna be Secret Garden, like the song. Maybe it's gonna be Secret Garden with Bassi and Coco. But I don't know yet because I got a lot of ideas. But this idea is the fastest to do and maybe the easiest. So maybe see you in another vid. So maybe that one. And just thank you for watching because I think you can hear by my voice. But I'm really thirsty and hungry, and if I don't eat or drink something, I'm gonna collapse. And since I'm home alone until tonight, I don't really want to collapse because since it's only 4 p.m. and that my parents are gonna get back to around 7 to 8 p.m. I don't want you to be dead by now. So I'm gonna eat something, and so thank you so much for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed. And once again, if you're interested in my commissions, just GM me, DM me on Discord. Link in the channel description or in the pinned link, like in the pinned comments.